Hey guys, Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute Contractors First. I'm here to tell you guys today that Vegas absolutely was a hit. It was absolutely fabulous. Robert has knocked it out of the park. They're starting day two today. Everybody loved day one. But what I want to tell you is it's very important that there are a couple other events that are coming up. One, we've got the Stain and Sealing University. That event's going to be in Lebanon, Tennessee, right outside of Nashville, guys, at the state fairgrounds. That's going to be a huge event. Make sure that you guys check that out, nationalcleaningexpo.com. You can get a link to register for that. There's also an event in Myrtle Beach. I used to run events in Myrtle Beach. We started that back in 2008. The Man, I had a little camera malfunction there. They're running the event there this year. It's the beginning of March. It does overlap the Stain and Sealing event in Texas, but either way, you guys can get that. Sorry, I got a phone call there. That was kind of interrupted my thread there. But guys, get to these events. We're going to be doing something big again in Huntsville, Alabama as well. Look for that at nationalcleaningexpo.com. It's going to be a totally free event as well. But I want to tell you something. You guys read the title of this Pressure Washing Event Chicago. I think that this is going to be a historical event as far as a record in attendance. This event has already climbed to over 500 registrations, and it's a couple of months out. I urge you today to make sure you register for the Washworks Supply Wash and Learn event. Last year, they had several hundred people attend for their first year. I've always said this, Chicago is a strategic place. There are lots of washers in the Midwest. It's an easy place to get to. Anthony and Nate have done a great job at Washworks last year's event. Everybody was ecstatic about what they did. It was a true free training event with no fluff, no infomercials. Anthony is so adamant about giving contractors free training and not getting the infomercials that normally happen on other events. I know that lots of people, not to downplay these events, but we understand that when you go to sometimes you go to these free events, sometimes, you get an infomercial here or two. Don't try to focus on that. Try to focus on what the good stuff is at these events. A lot of these folks that intend on giving these free events, they intend on not being spammy and not being an infomercial. And sometimes they can't help it. They get a speaker or something that's there, and these people don't understand that if they just give the free content, you're probably going to investigate more if you've gotten some value from what they said in whatever programs are that they're trying to sell additionally. We're going to try to knock this into their heads this year and say, guys, don't be so salesy and spammy. It's a turnoff. Just give good value and give the good content, and you make yourself valuable to your customers, and they're going to want to purchase from you. And this is my tip. This works on the service side and when they're trying to sell you some other wares or goods or services. This is the whole point. When you get and receive good information, you build the people build an obligation. So you come back there and you reciprocate by buying some goods or services from these folks. And sometimes they don't understand this. That's why free events are so valuable. And that's why they really do work. All the biggest events in the industry are free. I've never seen a big event where there's hundreds of thousands of people or 50,000 people at them, and the event was not free. And they absolutely deliver power packed information. And I'm nothing wrong with events that are charging. It's just a different type of format. Robert had a wonderful event in Las Vegas, costing people quite a bit of money, but the value that those people got was phenomenal. You saw the lineup that he put together and the success he had at that event. That's what happens, and those type of events are great events. There's a couple other leaders in the industry that put on other events that are paid events, and they're fabulous events. So I don't want to sit there and doubt paid events versus free events. It's just all depends on what you're looking for. What I recommend to people is go look at the meat and potatoes of the event. Go look and really see what they're delivering. And that's how you can tell whether a free event or a paid event's going to be good. But really important, guys, get signed up for Nashville. It's around the corner. It's the 4th and 5th of March. If you're close to Myrtle Beach, don't miss that event either. But please make sure you get signed up for the Chicago event. This is a little bit of a phenomenon with 500 people. We haven't had 500 people sign up for an event in a very, very long time. And by the way, I wanted to tell you guys this. Way to go. Hats off to the PWNA board. And those guys over there. I heard that they ran a dynamite event. Sorry that I could have missed it. I'm looking forward rumor is they're coming to Phoenix next year. I'm looking forward to that. If they come to Phoenix, that's going to be fabulous. They're going to knock it out of the park here because 2 years ago they were in Phoenix and it was absolutely amazing event. I think people discredit Phoenix. It's the 5th largest city in the country, 8 million people here. There are a lot of contractors in Phoenix. How do I know? I'm here. There's lots and lots of folks in Phoenix. Guys, looking forward to being out on tour this year. Looking forward to seeing a lot of guys. I will announce a next sales. It'll probably more than likely be in April in Chicago. So you can look for that coming out to nationalcleaningexpo.com. All the free events are listed there, so you can go check that out. Appreciate your guys' time. Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, Contractors First.